Greetings and salutations, I'm Kev. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom. So, it's been a week and then some since I played, so let's see now. We were still building the Great Wall, right? Yeah. One more chunk of the wall going up. And I think we're fairly close. I mean, it's pretty much just a bit the last level now. Don't think there's any point in expanding the city or anything. We're doing good enough on money. And we did have the invasion, if I recall correctly, and that didn't actually cost much money, so we don't need a superbly large treasury. We just need to keep the city stable, and I think that's going to be fairly straightforward. I forgot to check. Can we build the mint here? I don't think so. Nah. Don't think we had copper anyway, so... Are we running out of timber? No, I don't think so. I think we have all the loads we need. Yep, that's fine. Just carpentry work left. And then we'll be on to new challenges. Maybe we'll revisit the capital next. I think we were on that map earlier where they said there was going to be more things to build there. We'll see what happens. Why couldn't you finish the job? Now someone else has to go all the way down here. It's a long way.
Off the chops wood, we use it for so many things.
Oh, that was a lumberjack. I thought it was one of the dirt pushers who were just idling around. Oh well. They won't be idle for very long. I'll say that much. Because there's only just a few more levels to go on the carpentry bit. He's going to fix that one up there. I think one guy was already on the way down here. No? Oh dear. I think the one carpenter going north here will also have to go all the way to the south. That's my fear. Oh well. It'll finish, it'll just take a while longer. Oh, it disappeared. Maybe not then. No one's down here yet, so... Come on, send up the carpenter we need. And the poor lumberjacks, they've cut down every single tree on this side. Yeah, we should probably build a bridge over here. I mean, it doesn't have to be something fancy, just a little bit like that. Then they might not walk around the Great Wall, I don't know. There's the carpenter. Slowpoke. Go faster. Go faster. And again, I know I could speed up the game, but the last time I did that, it crashed, so I'm kind of leaning against doing that. Although that will make all the monument construction things go a bit slower. Still, this ain't quite so tedious as the monuments in some of the maps of Pharaoh. As I'm sure you know. I've mentioned it before, but I'm still a bit annoyed at the map where you have to build the pyramids of Khafra and Khufu, or Khafra and Khufu. I don't forget those two. The Cheops pyramid. Wait, are you telling me? Oh, thank goodness, there was another guy on the way. Yeah, but anyway, that map where you have to build one gigantic pyramid and one medium pyramid and the Sphinx takes forever. I don't think there's any map in the entire Impression city building series that is as time consuming as that one. And if there is, I've repressed it. There we go, finally. I always find it kind of funny how the carpentry stuff leaves all the walls all buckly, whereas when you dump in the dirt, everything straightens out. I mean, the carpentry work is already done, so... Still. I suppose they do it like that because it's much easier to see where the dirt has been deposited if the unfinished bit is a bit buckly on the wall sides. There is one thing that kind of irks me about the introduction here. As far as I know, I could be very wrong here, by the way, but as far as I understand it, the Chinese wall wasn't built to keep invaders out. It was basically built to keep the riches within, because just to make it more difficult for raiders to get stolen goods out of the country. Could be wrong. I'm almost certain I've read that somewhere. What do I know? Why are you still marching up here? Is there some unseen element up there? Must be. All they just disappeared. Strange. Were they all going for the same square? Possibly. Generate. Now it's just the southern part to fill in. And there is quite a bit of it, so... Is there an inner wall here? Is it on the curve there? Looks like it. It's the same thing all over the place. Like there's two walls on the curves. Like handrails or something, I don't know. All I know is we're getting there. One load at a time. And nothing disastrous is happening with the city, right? Since I'm not paying attention. Nope, still have a bit of unemployment. We don't really care about heroes. So did we build the... What was that noise? What is that noise? I don't know if you... let's see. I don't know if it was recorded, but it was a sharp noise here. Twice. Audio disturbances, not fun. I was wondering if it was some kind of snafu with the game. But actually no, we should have gotten this lady to town. Right, that was what I was supposed to do, wasn't it? Dang it. Oh well. Let's try to butter her up and maybe she'll speed up the last phase. There we go, all the dirt has been delivered, now just has to be stomped into place. Oh. Why are you going so far away? Oh, was this already stomped? Okay, never mind. Timber is the only thing we really have available, so... yeah, we just might finish it before I can summon her. Because the stompers are far more efficient than the dirt pushers. Since they'll actually go and stomp multiple parts of the wall. Everything's straightening out. Oh, of course, that's what the inner wall is for the little ramparts. Hey, she did show up. That's good. Not that it really matters, but... almost done, just stomping down here. I assume that the northern side is done. And that's gonna end this map. There we go. Last bit has been stomped, I think. Was there more to this? Oh yes, of course, there are still the towers and all that. Dough. So we aren't quite done yet. Still have to tear down the wall, right? And then we have to tear down the sidings, and then build the towers and the gate. And just keep her in town. Of course, we're going to celebrate the new year. Wish I could have seen just how far away my zodiac is. Because I'm not so intimately familiar with the zodiac that I remember the order. It's not like this is going to change. I mean, this will always be the same darn thing. Just so, see, if you know this. Know the zodiac and you know the rotation of the elements, you'll know exactly what kind of rewards you can choose from, but I don't. Could say I choose not to remember. Why did you stop? Why? Come on, carpenters. There we go. Move it. Don't think we're gonna need the timber for anything else, so might as well sacrifice it to her. To keep her in town. Now this is kind of funny, because we know we built this in 3 layers. But if you count the layers there, I think there are 1, 2, 3... I think there are 6 layers here. Come to think of it, how tall is the wall? Or rather, how tall was the old sections, the ones that were only compacted dirt? I assume the stone walls that exist today were taller. What do I know? Nothing. Nice curve there. Will you be able to finish everything here? No. Dang it. Okay, so we need one more dude to go all the way down there. Oh. I'll put the northern side for an emissary. Okay, show him in. Lacquerware. Well, that's all well and good, I suppose. I guess we'll open these up just in case. I mean, gifts. Who'd say no to gifts? Of course, I think they'll flood the spaces here with timber before those goods can be delivered. Maybe not. There are 4 free stops now. That's 16 cargoes. There we go. Not that we need it. We aren't even exporting it in any way, so that's fine. Still no carpenter down here. Not really surprising. They have to go all the way back and then they have to spawn another guy to go all the way down again. And there he is by the looks of things. Oh, you're going north. Oh, great. Does that mean you're going to be the only guy and you're going to go all the way to the top before you have to go all the way back down again? Sure. Dispatch weapons. Come on, carpenters, get this job done. You have to load the towers and the gate to build after this. But they only require 1 load of dirt, don't they? Already forgotten. It's been a while since we built the last Great Wall segment. Oh, there you go. All the way down. We could sacrifice the lacquerware, but nah. And honestly, I do not know if she speeds up the monument workers. Well, the game says so, but it's difficult to actually tell her exact impact. But I get the impression that they walk faster. Are you kidding me? You walk all the way down here and then decide... Let me guess, now I have to go all the way back here and then spawn. Okay, so I guess what they just did there No, you... Wait. Okay. Some other carpet rolls on the way and already fixed it. Okay, thank goodness. And here comes the towers. There aren't too many of them, so yeah, just one load of dirt and there. Up they go. They do switch into a carpentry animation when these towers go up. Which is kind of weird. Don't they? It's not my imagination, is it? Probably can't see him because he's going to be on the other side, but we'll see. It looked like a carpenter. There. Yeah. That was the carpenter figure, wasn't it? Well, don't think it was fine. Don't think it was a dirt pusher. At any rate, that was the towers on the southern side. That leaves the gate, and there we go. Great Wall, Earthen Great Wall, mind you. And that should be the end of the map. Took long enough.
At last, the wall is complete. Thanks in part to your tireless efforts, an impassable barrier now stretches serpentine-like along the northern border of the empire. The next time those foul Xiongnu horsemen come this way, they will not find it so easy to penetrate our defenses.
I should hope so. Okay, onwards.
You have been a much-traveled person these last few years, Imperial Administrator. Now, however, your appearance is requested back at Xiangyang, while our Emperor Shi Huangdi has been busy standardizing the currency and simplifying the alphabet. He has also been contemplating what the next world has in store for him. His ongoing quest for the magical elixir of eternal life has not yet been rewarded. Fearing death, he knows he must be well prepared if he is to be adequately protected and comforted in the afterlife. It is for these important tasks that your humble services are required. For the Emperor's security in the next world, a vast pit must be dug and then filled with a powerful army. Each member of this underground army will be a full-size terracotta likeness of an actual soldier of our armed forces. For his comfort, a tomb must also be dug and stocked with quantities of fine provisions. The tomb will then be crowned by a magnificent grand tumulus that will proudly rise high above the city. While construction proceeds on these projects, a visit by the venerated Shi Huangmu might help to speed the building process.
Okay, so now we're going back to the capital. We're going to build 2 new monuments, get tons of menagerie animals, and we need a vast treasury. That is fair enough. Of course, we do start with the city we already had, which is fair enough. That means that, yeah, Wang Li is quite content already. That's also a bit of a problem, because he'll be willing to visit the city all the time, and we want Zhuang Li. On the other hand, we do have a very functioning city already. So all we have to do is build more monuments. I don't think the map changes things, right? Soybean, wheat, millet, hemp, silk, mulberry trees. We are importing lacerite, yeah. And we have a dock over there. I still haven't looked up that word. I don't think I ever will at this point. And we have trades with most everybody except this kingdom. So we'll dispatch a gift of pure cash. Large gift. Everybody else are trading with us, right? Yep, they are. Good. So there's no real need to do anything here. I suppose we could expand our workforce. Which probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Where do we want to do that though? We planned that here, didn't we? I think that's where we're gonna do it now. But that'll be another time. It is time for a break, and then we'll set up another little hovel district, and then we'll get started on the next monuments. Thank you for watching.